About to open live streaming, practicing for the eval micros, practicing for the eval. Hopefully when it's time I'll be able to pass that test. Bell's about to open. Hopefully it'll open up here and we'll get started. We already had one trade on the trend line break. All the moving averages are going in the right direction out of this range, so I took a little stab at it. It broke out on the news right here on the 10,000 tick chart, the MNQ micro for the NASDAQ. And it looked like it wanted to bounce and support, so I jumped in on the trend line break right here and sold when it went up here. Now I don't know what it's going to do because I just want to hold off and wait. I'd like it to pull back down so I got an order waiting down at the bottom. Went on the daily chart here. Let's take a look at that. After yesterday's bad CPI report, we had a decent, was it PPI report? CPI, are you down with CPI? Yeah, you know me. Do I think it's going to be a strong case? I don't know what it's going to do. I'm just going to watch and follow what it's doing. I'm prepared for whatever. What I don't think it's going to do, or at least the lower probability, is that it'll reverse and go down and break this pivot today and crash down. So, but anything can happen. So I'm going to be looking to go long and play the range sideways, if anything else. So, if nothing else, I should say. So let it come down. Let it come down. I'll be glad to buy at a lower price. Let it come down. Let it come down more and more and more, and I'll be glad to buy it at a lower price. Here it comes. Now I don't want to miss this.
Order filled.
Let me go ahead and
order
get it.
Canceled.
It came close enough to my order. And let's see, I'm going to count how far down that dropped so I can calculate my risk for the day if it continues to go. Almost 60 points. All right. Now let's see it go down about 200 points altogether. Where would that put us? Way down here at the beginning of the news jump. So that, I think, I don't know. We don't know what the market's ever going to do. But I'll be holding it for this, looking to add. Now if I get another 30, 40, 50 bucks on this bounce, I'll go ahead and take it because we already made 45 on that trend line break. So I'll take whatever it gives me up here.
Order submitted.
Because I'm not sure if it's going to go much higher. I really don't know if it's going to go much higher.
Order canceled. Order submitted.
I could try something like trailing it. I might try to trail it here up to the high. Yeah, let me try that. A lot of times I'll just let it hit a target or just take it when I see it. I could put my stop on break even right here. Because if it comes down, it might keep going down. That's what I'm going to do. That way the trade will win something no matter what. Go up. I'm going to put my stop right under that pivot right there. So we're locking in some profits. Hopefully they'll keep going right on up to the high here. There you go. Maybe I should take that.
Order filled.
I'll take whatever I can get on that thing. Let me cancel
Order
my
canceled.
orders. All right, that'll work. That'll work. See how it's coming back down? So what we got here is buy, sell. This is exactly how you want to do the evals. I've noticed. You don't want drawdowns on anything. Whatever high peaks you get to, if you let it come down, it's going to take away some of your threshold. You're losing threshold. I did not like that. Yeah, if it keeps going up, it keeps going up. That's just the way it goes. We're looking for it to, stay in a range. If it trend up slowly and choppy. This is the 2000 tick chart. Now I'm also going to analyze whether or not I should have just stayed in that range, stayed trailing that. Let me see what happens here. I'm going to put an imaginary trail stop on it. If I would have kept my stop underneath that pivot right there, I probably would be underneath this at this point, which means I'm still under where I got out. A lot of times if you trail, you're better off just taking it on a spike up, because it'll stop you out even lower than where where you spiked up. So 2 winners today so far, so good. Thank you, God. Trade 2. Right there and right there. Trade 1 was right here. Almost went long there. It would have stopped me out for less. See, I like to look at that, because a lot of times I'll just take profit on a spike up, and it's a good thing, because if you trail it, the stop gets stopped out at a lower price, right? So now that we are lower, though, we can think about getting back in this thing. Let's see if it breaks this pivot a little bit. I don't really like to add higher than where I sold it. If it puts in a lower high here and breaks this pivot, then it's probably going to go down lower. I'm going to put an order right here at the pivot, because that's the lowest price I would have had all day. I bought here and I bought here. Well, actually, yeah, that's where I bought the last one. So let's see if it comes back down to that price. Maybe even sweep the liquidity. If it's going to run up, it's probably going to make higher lows, though. If it's going to stay in a range, it's definitely going to start sweeping liquidity on both sides, up and down. So we don't know what it's going to do. Come on down. Getting my video upload ready here. While we're waiting for a trade, I'm just going to start putting together. Yeah, it's going back up, unfortunately. But, this is a 2,000 tick chart now. I'm not using the 1,000 tick anymore very much. I like this a lot better. Oh, it's almost down there. Let me grab it.
Order filled.
Okay, I'll take it at that pivot level. Even if it keeps going, it's a reasonable price for me to grab that. So trade number 3 is going on right here, and we're prepared for it to fall, 100 points, whatever the case may be. We'll be working with our profits that we made already. Okay, we're up $100. That's good. Let it keep going. Let it keep going. I'll close it here in a second.
Order filled.
I'll take that right there. I'll take that right there. Okay, we're up $124. Thank God for that. You know, you don't know what it's going to do. Like I said, it just came down and swept liquidity here, right below that pivot. Now I wouldn't be surprised if it goes up over the top of that one and keeps chopping around. I think I need to go with 2 micros, and that way I can hold one. That worked out a little bit yesterday. I don't like doing it too often unless I'm pretty sure of the market direction. So that was trade 3. Trade 3 was a profit. But see, what I'm saying is you want to take your profits when they're profits for the eval. Apex 50K account, the Apex 50K eval account has a $2,500 drawdown. You will lose some of that $2,500 to protect you if you don't take profits when it pops up. If it comes back down, I'll buy it again. Every once in a while, we got to look back over to that day chart, keep an eye on it, see what it's doing. I like to keep an eye on the day chart. Now this thing could fall and turn red, which will put us down a good bit, which is making another lower high here. Well, it did make a lower low here. And if it breaks that pivot, it will literally be trending down. And it's bouncing off of that area, though, of resistance. It bounced, 3-4 times if you look close enough. That does not mean it's not going to break down and back into this range, which will turn the daily candle red. It's a fair value gap right here in the 10,000 tick chart. Right there. it could easily pull back into that area, into discount. I mean, that's the right in the golden zone retracement area. So I wouldn't be too surprised. I might hold off on this next ad. I'm not sure yet. I mean, if it spikes down real fast, I should have an order waiting.
Order submitted.
Under this pivot right here. I'll take a crack at it. I'll just put an order right there. Or somewhere in here. Okay, I think we're going to try to live stream a lot longer in the future. I just want to get some videos out there and let people know we're doing that. If you want live streaming longer, comment in the comments below. Let me know if you'll be here. Otherwise, if you want to see how today ends, pay attention to my upload later on my channel. I'll review all my trades. All right, God bless you. I'll see you in the next video. Live streaming again tomorrow, Friday. All right. And we're out of here.